guys, here's a 3-month update. I made a 2-month update beginning of July, but it never got uploaded, so I think I'll just make a new one. Be weird to upload a 2-month update a month late, you know? So many things changed. You can probably see slightly below. I'm gonna step back. I made it a lot neater. Something that happened when I had this, the zone wire for zone 5 snapped and I didn't have enough slack. I had to redo the entire line. I had to move it all the way down here because I didn't have enough. But I gave myself a lot. And actually I learned my lesson this time. I gave myself enough length with the zone wires. And I made the wires neater. I like how the zone lines came out. This I didn't exactly have a plan. I know it looks a little tacky with the insane amount of cable staples there are, but whatever. It isn't that bad, but like I said, I didn't really have a plan. I may even redo it, but I don't really want to take them off right now. So the front zones actually just ran because it's 8 o'clock and they ran at 7 o'clock. So, yeah, it's running right now. So here's zone 1. So, really the only things that have changed with zone 1 is back in June, my sister ran over this one, leaned sideways, and it got shoved down like 1.5 inches in the ground. I mean, the ground around it kind of leveled with it. But yeah, it also leans. But the heads also have started to, they're starting to show wear and tear. Like, they don't look brand new. Like, when they're off, especially ones like this one, even right now, it doesn't exactly look brand new. I think that is more dirt, but it's funny. That head was the last one to go in, the last, putting something in the ground, part of the install. And that one already has a lot of scrapage on it, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, you can see all the runoff, because they already ran. And it wasn't that long ago. So, oh yeah, it's 2 minutes. I'm like, why didn't they go off already? So, oh yeah, you can see on this one, see what I'm talking about? I mean, also around them, they've also here's zone 2. They've started to settle quite a bit. And, yeah, so I like the way everything's settling around. And, this is the most recent thing. Or actually, technically not. That was on zone 5. A few weeks ago, I got a swing assembly from my grandparents' house and used it for this. And actually, you know what, before that, it got pushed in the ground at one point and it was leaning like the one here did on the original setup. It leaned back really far. I mean, it was covering where it needed to. Really didn't impede anything, but I didn't like that, so I fixed it. I said I would eventually, and well, I finally did. Now this zone, I love the way each of these settled. Like, I like how that one just up a bit. This is kind of like one of the ones on the beach house at the curb. You can see the cap a lot, but since the edge is kind of raised up a little bit, it kind of looks more or less flush. Oh, it's a Rhode Island license plate. Wow. And this one somehow doesn't seem to lean as much, but I like the way that one settles. You can still like the lines of the caps. Those kind of. This one's kind of the same too. I'm just saying the way they settle honestly looks pretty nice. Because I tend to see them looking like that a lot in sprinkler systems. But they settled in a way that I'm satisfied with. That's what I'm trying to say. But I like the way they look in the ground. So, yeah. Oh, there they go. Watch this one. Alright, well, now on zone 3, we have these 3 going down the middle, of course, and then the one down there. So, these are really working the same. Ooh! Actually, and I might as well spoil this for zone 4 because it's the same thing. This head here on zone 3 and that head over on zone 4, I switched the nozzles the other day to 2.0s, especially because of this spot right here. I think this one's actually drying out a bit. So I wanted to put some, well, I wanted to increase the GPM, especially that one on zone 4. And so I did. Forgot all the crap I explained in the July one. I may actually still upload that one. But I gotta make sure to upload this one this time. And just so you guys know, there should be a winterization video for this system. There hasn't in the past 2 years. I haven't, because the original, it was because I was gonna redo the sprinkler setups, and I just didn't even worry about it. I just got the blowout over. I wanted to do one without recording. And then I feel like I didn't really blow out the one last year. I mean, clearly I did. Yeah. Making sure the ones behind me aren't gonna hit me. There we go. This one actually loses pressure kind of slow. Like, one time I propped up a couple of the sprinkler heads on that zone, getting the water to drain out of it. When the zones would switch, you wouldn't even notice they shut off until these ones came up. These would come up and then finally they're slowly losing pressure. It's really satisfying. Because these all have check valves, so they don't actually drain, but when I prop it up, I get it to drain because there's a crap ton of pressure built up in it. And I have a clip of one of the ones on zone 5 where, well, actually a couple, but one recently because I actually had to take it off. It was literally gushing water. It looked like the zone was on, but obviously it wasn't. Look at this. Because it was so much. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much there is. But yeah, these are working great. So since program A ran today, this was the last zone to run. Also, this one here literally like started to get really muddy. I dug it up and like, there's no leak. What the hell? I may take the check valves off these two to take the pressure off these, because I feel like these still tend to drain, and this is a crucial spot. I've thought about that recently. This one also settled pretty well. Grass seems to have grown all around it. It's one of those that I like to just see where all my sprinkler heads are, and I genuinely cannot find it. I mean, that one I realized afterwards, but let's see. There was also a, oh, they switched. So here's zone 5. It's funny, this head here, there, and that one there, for some reason, when I try to look for them, are absolutely impossible to find. It's not the, oh, I'm pretending I can't find them just for the fun of it. Like I'm someone who isn't familiar with this system. No, this one actually is hard to find. A lot of the time I've turned the system on and then shut it off to see where it was. This one has become easier to find. This one has started to surface out a little bit. But I recently turned these down so they don't hit the foundation. I don't know how I forgot it. I didn't realize I was turning them the wrong way. I'm like, why isn't the distance going down? I know they go shorter than this. Yeah. So I turned it down, and I'm like, I'm an idiot. Because I really was. A little air over there. Ooh, yeah, here, I just got soaked. There's a nozzle update. That one down there is now an MP1000. So I tried to turn the distance down on the MP2000. I wanted to turn it down. It wasn't going down. So I put an MP1000, but I thought it was going a little too short. So I decided to put, I tried to do it, but I'm like, is that really the max distance? Because that thing rotates a little slow. So, yeah. I don't like crossing through there because I don't like getting wet. Especially, it's really just a situation since I'm going inside. I'm not like a dog. Oh no, where is it? Okay, I didn't want to get hit. And look, I like how these ones tend to stay up a little long. They're still up, and now they start to go down. It's one of those. It's kind of like what Sharky66 talks about. I mean, it's slightly different, but it's still so satisfying. That's why the Zone 3 to Zone 4 transition is satisfying too. Zone 7 does that too, which, as you guys know, is up next. This one, the reason why this one is so worn away, this one I actually got back in 2021. This is one of the four original, like the four of the original batch of 5 that I got. I threw one of them away in 2022. I have no clue why. Or no, I know why, but I don't know why I decided to do something so stupid. Just because the stream was a little crooked doesn't mean you have to throw it away. But obviously, I can't just go back to the landfill, wherever the hell it went, and say, oh, can I have this back? I don't know what gave me the idea to do that. It worked just fine. That was one of the stupidest decisions with sprinklers I've made. But yeah, this one's been in the lot system too. Yeah, there it is. Oh, also, since the other video didn't make it out yet, that head down there is not one of the pressure regulated ones I'd put in that was brand new. Yeah, it stopped rotating because I was doing test winterization. Just because, especially with using 1-inch poly, I knew they hold a ton of water. Ask Sam Nudge if you don't know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for that car wash anymore, which sucks. I wanted to see a startup of that system. Well, there they go. Also, I don't know if this zone has check valves or not. I mean, look at that. I mean, it tends to go away, but yeah, here's Zone 7. One of my favorite zones in the system. I would say this one's probably tied with Zone 2. So, this one really hasn't changed. It's not having that rotation issue that it, there's nothing wrong with the rotation now. It had problems when I first fired it up. I'm like, no, is this one really broken? No, it started to rotate very slowly, gave it a chance. When I put the other two on, since the pressure got lower, it was back at square one. Okay, here's this one. This one is looking a little worn now, and the weed whacker knocked off this tab right here. But it's still working. And yeah, they drenched the patio, but whatever. It's just the way everything's set up. There's that one. So, Oh yeah, here. This one is pretty low in the ground. I think the pipe was just lower, or no, I think I installed the saddle on its side on that one. So I think I put it right next to it, so that's why that one ended up a little lower, but it's fine. And then here's this one. This one might not have a check valve either. Ooh, look at this. This one might not have one either, even though it says it. I think I snagged a couple, so I'm not. Oh, look, still hanging on. These ones are firing up over here. It's not as much, but I forgot to catch that. Here's zone 8. So I actually wanted to tell you, I actually did 3 test winterizations because of the other 2, which the first one was because that one stopped rotating. The second one, there were 2 issues, and they both happened on zone 8. The first one, the fitting for this, the 1 to 1/2 inch barbed reducer blew off the second I opened zone 8. Somehow, like a burst of water shot up. I was pissed. I was really pissed about that. Because that's the one I didn't put on a saddle. But then not only that, when I start the zone up, the one down here was not rotating. And for some reason, I decided to put a regular 5,000. So this is the only one back here that's not a 5,000 plus. You can see it's working fine. I guess I didn't see any harm in it. But yeah, ooh, what's funny, when I replaced that one, the one I replaced it with, which was an older one that I had, that one wasn't rotating, so I had to replace it again. And then those 2 that were there, plus this one that was here, they're sitting in there. I tested them last month, and they rotate now. So I'll reuse them, but I guess just with winterization, just give them some time and they'll start rotating again. But yeah, here's zone 8. That's another one of those that's genuinely hard to find. And here's zone 9. Oh, fuck, I just got hit by that one. Is that one gonna make something? It didn't. Interesting. This one I have a lot of night shots with the sodium lamp illuminating it. It's so satisfying. As you guys know, this was the first head to be put in. I started at this head when I started the project. It's working pretty well. This is another one of those. I like how it's settled. Like, the grass actually doesn't interfere with it if you look closely. But the grass is still grown high around it. This one is actually looking pretty worn too. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my balance because I'm squatting. But it was looking a little scraped up and stuff. I don't really notice it now. The top's a little worn. And then this one went in afterwards. And that's when I made the first video of this system. And then I just started to shoot progress updates. Yep, there's those 2 down there. So then we just had these 2. Now we have. So this one actually, that one is one of those older ones, because since I only had 14 of the pressure regulated variant, the newer ones, I would mix one older one on each zone. That didn't happen on zone 8. Well, zone 6 ended up with 2 of them, and then the one the pressure regulated one that we did have ended up being replaced. This one doesn't seem like they cut the grass out. Doesn't seem like they go out enough. Oh, there they go. But yeah, that's all of that. There's probably more to explain. I probably explained it in the other video, can still upload that. But guys, that is all. Thanks for watching.